Oh. Hey, Jeff. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. I'm just waiting on a couple of more people to come in before I get started. Glad to have you, honey. Glad you can make it. We're going to have a conversation about this coronavirus today. Yes. How you doing? Turn my phone down. I see a lot of people is live today. A whole bunch of people. This is what happened to me the last time I went live on a Friday. Didn't hardly nobody come. I was like, and I checked. I was like, gosh, everybody is on their live. I'm just waiting for a couple of people to come in before I get started. How is your day going, Jeff? It looks like we got two people in here already. So today, basically, I just wanted to talk about the coronavirus and how it's affecting everybody and their families, and still people out there that's working. So I was hoping to at least have a couple of people that can give their opinions. I do know a couple professionals, but everybody busy working. So welcome, welcome. Somebody else is here. Come on in. Don't be shy. Please remember to thumbs up the chat. Please, please, and please. So today I want to talk about the coronavirus. As you all know, I don't know if everybody know, I'm a nurse. I go to to work every day. That's why I'm not really on YouTube that much. Um, Welcome, Clubino. Welcome. Um, and it really affects you. I am blessed to not have to be in an environment right now that's infected, or anybody that's infected, or anybody that is sick. So I am so blessed that way. But it's scary. It's so scary. I know when it first really came about, they started really talking about it, and then we started having active, cases around in Michigan. That's where I'm from. I'm from Michigan. And the cases start to rise, and a lot of places didn't have equipment, and so what I was seeing, not only at other places, I saw even in my building to where we weren't even prepared. And at that time, we didn't know a lot. Everybody didn't know a lot about the coronavirus. Um, you know, People weren't sure how it was spreading. Um, so they said wear masks. So we started wearing masks. At one point when it was going on, we weren't wearing any mask at all. Any. Hi, Karate G. Hey, how are you? Glad to have you. So at one point, we didn't even have um, masks. We had masks, but we didn't have enough masks to where if an outbreak broke out in our building. So what was happening? They had a couple of boxes of masks, and we weren't allowed to really, go get the masks and put them on just to be wearing them, because they had to hold them in case, we got a person with the coronavirus. So, a lot of people were, scared. A lot of people was scared for their families. It was a lot of talk going on in the buildings. So it's real. I'm doing good, honey. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm doing all right. I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm healthy. So I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Yes. I think my voice went out from last night when I did that live last night, Jess. My voice is gone. I did a live last night, guys. And the funny thing about it, the live didn't upload onto YouTube until today. So, but anyway, so we're talking about the coronavirus, how it affects everybody lives, how it's affecting, just your day to day life. Yes, that's all you can ask for. Yeah, yeah. So that's what we're doing. If you guys are out there in the field working, it can be from a store to wherever. Please, please, jump in and say something about your experience. That's what I'm doing. I want people to come on and talk about their experiences and how you just basically feeling. One habit I have to quit doing, I just did it, is putting my hands in my face. Even though my hands are clean right now, I really want to break that habit. That's one thing that you guys want to do. You want to make sure, even if you're washing your hands, if they're clean, they're clean. Try not to put your hands in your face, reaching in your face, scratching your ear, whatever the case may be. Another thing I was talking about last night was um, the hand sanitizer. Yes, use hand sanitizer. I'm not saying don't use hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is a temporary thing. So as soon as you get to some water, you want to make sure that you wash your hands. You want to make sure that you're doing that. Yeah. But here in Michigan, I guess we're like the third state um, that has the most coronavirus cases right now. And literally, I just was watching the news, and over in Detroit, what's happening? I think it's the DMV hospital. The nurses have walked out because they don't have the proper staff. They don't have. It's just not enough of them to even care for people. I mean, that's a hard thing to do. I don't know if I would ever be able to like just walk out of a building on somebody. I probably couldn't do that. Because I know I'm the person that can possibly help somebody, but I guess the conditions are so bad over there to where they went on strike. My sister-in-law is a nurse practitioner, so she was telling me some of the things that was going on over there on their side of the state, to where they're actually had got to a point where um, they had the ventilators, and they were trying to run, instead of one person being on a ventilator, they were trying to put two people on a ventilator. One of the nurses on the news said in the hospital, and this is just not a normal number or ratio for a nurse in a hospital, to have one nurse to 21 patients. That's crazy. You usually see that like in post-op skilled units. When people are coming out of the hospital and then they need rehab, usually that's when you see that kind of number. But they're trying to save lives. They can't have 21 patients. It's just like you have to, at some point you're going to be just throwing your hands up because you just can't do it. So that's some of the frustration that's going on over in Michigan right now. And for just me being a nurse also, and the conversations that that I have had with other nurses, and we just talk every day that we're scared, but we have been blessed. I'm in a place to where we have the proper equipment now. We do the screening. Nobody's coming in the building, not even families, which is sad. But you have to we have to protect these patients, and we have to protect ourselves. So It's real. That's what I just want people to know. This is real. This is real. I see some people on Facebook saying, "Oh, well, I don't know anybody. I don't think it's real." I'm just like, I can't believe people don't think this is real. It's real. It's really, really real. So my thing is, what experiences have any of you had? Have any of you had any experiences, or just experience um, on just being at home, and what are some of the anxieties that you're feeling about this? Are you scared to go outside? Are you scared to go to the store? Are you scared to, just go get food? I know for me, when I go out, look, I put my hands in my face again. I gotta stop that habit. For me, when I go out, I have hand sanitizer in my car. I take my mask. I got masks. I have made masks. So yeah, it's basically I'm washing my hands and just being real precautious. I wash my hands with the hand sanitizer, but I'm also precautious of who I'm in reach with because you don't want to get too close to people. I'm gonna give you an example. This happened about a month ago. I was in the gas station. Maybe it's been a little. It happened when it first started coming out, where they started talking about, coronavirus. Don't, if people are coughing, don't be around people, with coughs and stuff. But I was in a gas station. There was only two of us in the gas station plus the worker. And this guy comes in, and he kind of clears his throat just like I did. Then he coughed. I kind of looked. I didn't make a big deal out of it because it wasn't a big cough. Then all of a sudden he just started coughing all hard, like, oh, I must have turned my head around like the exorcist. I'm like, are you oblivious to what is going on? He didn't cover his mouth. He didn't do any of that. And that's the thing. So you have to be cautious of your environment and what people are doing, and it's just crazy. Karasuji says she's scared. I'm scared to go out every time I step out. Yeah, it is scary. It's scary. But you just be precautious. Have your wear your mask. And like me, like I said, I have hand sanitizer in my car. When I get in my car, I wipe my hands with the hand sanitizer. I wipe my steering wheel, with the hand sanitizer. I come on in the house, I wash my hands. I know. I must have turned my head like I was possessed, but I was like, the nerve of people. And some people, there's people out there that don't care. And there's people out there that don't think it'll happen to them. There's people out there that's not cautious. And those are the people that we really have to be aware of when we go out to grocery stores. And that's why they're telling people to stay 6 feet away. Because when somebody coughs, those droplets, they're saying they go 10 to 20 feet. So, yes, be sure to take care of yourself first. You want to take care of yourself first. We have recently had how many nurses? It was two nurses and I think it's two nurses and two no, it's three nurses and one Cena, one nurse assistant that went to another building over by Detroit, and they just sucked it up and went. And kudos to them. I they're awesome. But I said I'm staying in my area. If the battle comes here, this is where I have to fight. I'm not going to it. But kudos to them. You got some people that they jump in and they do what they have to do. I mean, I'm not gonna put them down because we need people like that that'll jump in there. But I feel for those patients that's over in Detroit right now at the hospital, and the nurses have basically walked out. Curiosity, G said, I would have been like, excuse me, and gave him the look. Oh, I did give him the look. I said this to him. I was like, are you oblivious to what is going on? Cover your mouth. He said, Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, I could have. Oh, here I am. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to go take care of people. I'm trying to, make things happen and do the right thing. And then you see a fool come around and just cough and just be like, oh well. Yeah, people in the medical field, they are. But also, y'all got to think about the people at the stores. What about them people? Because now they're putting up shields in front of the cashiers. But at first, they didn't have no mask. They didn't have gloves. They didn't have none of that. And I used to go in the stores like, man, they just out here and they seeing hundreds and hundreds of people that come through the store all the time and they have nothing. But now what they're doing, they're putting like these face shields, these clear face shields up in front of them. So I give kudos to them. And then the truck drivers that's going from point A to point B to to make our supplies get here. The air pilots that's making sure people get to like their families in their emergencies. I mean, there's so many other aspects that make this world go around. And I think we should shout them out too as well. But yes, the medical field right now is quite scary. It's quite scary. This is me and a couple of us nurses. We were saying this is where we start to weed out the real nurses and the nurses that's just in it for the money or whatever. I had a friend and she asked me. She said, "What are you doing? Why are you still working?" I signed up for it. I signed up for it a long time ago. Not saying I'm not scared because I am. I am. I have scary days, but like I mean, for me right now, I have no reason to be like terrified in that building because nobody's active. Everybody loves Jess. Yes, we just had a meeting today for work. We all met in the parking lot with masks on. This is so scary. Yes, put your mask on. That one thing I would say, wear your mask. If you work at a job and you're around other people and they can't provide y'all with masks, that's a problem. That's a problem. Everybody right now needs to have on masks, especially if you're having contact with people. Especially if you're having contact with people, you have to have a mask on. Things was changing like I want to say every day. I know y'all remember like the rules was changing. Oh, you only need a mask for this. Oh, or then it went to you don't need a mask if you are what was it? You don't need a mask if you aren't doing. For me, it was like if nobody was sick. Okay, and then it went to well now you need a mask. Everybody needs to wear a mask. So like everybody in our building now wears masks, and we're thankful that we have the proper mask. Like I said, the corporation that I work for is awesome. They do what they can to make things happen. I just find it that we are in America and we're in this position to where we don't have enough masks, respirators, just emergency equipment. Have we ever not prepared for this? Because I mean, in our buildings in the healthcare field, you do drills all the time in case an epidemic was to happen or if a disaster was to happen. We have drills. So I'm just like, you mean to tell me nobody has done a drill for a pandemic to where we should have all these supplies? Like they should be stocked somewhere. So I have a problem. That's the part I have a problem with. I was what Curiosity G says. I was working up until 2 weeks ago. I begged my employer to take me off, so I took 30 days off, and I feel so much better. I have a little one, and I can't afford to bring anything home to him. Yes, that's and a lot. You know what, Curiosity, a lot of people feel just like you, and I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Can't blame people for feeling like that. Curiosity G says, I know this is America. You would think we would have the resources for this. Yes, that bothers me. I am quite angry about that. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's angry about it, but I'm just like, we in America. We should not be in this predicament at all. As far as equipment wise, having supplies and making sure that if something like this was to happen, where where will we get the supplies? They're always talking about be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. How can we be prepared if we don't even have the right tools or the right things to help people? That's frustrating. Can you imagine being like the doctor in the hospitals? Because I don't work in a hospital. I'm in a rehab. But can you imagine being like a doctor in the hospital to where he don't have the proper equipment, or any one of those nurses that don't have the, they are really like they're working with active cases, you know, and they don't have the proper equipment. I mean, they can only be superheroes for so long. It's like almost like being in a death trap. So it's like for the world of me, I can't understand it. I want somebody to be able to explain what the heck is going on with our equipment, because I can't understand that. And then we have manufacturers that can push them out so fast, you know. So it's just crazy. Hi, sis, you made it. Cracker Waves says, hi, Reed does that. Hey, sis, got you running in the background, sharing you out. Okay, okay. Yeah, so that's, it's quite, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Hey, story time with Shay John. Shay says, hi there, Ree in the and chat. Yeah, Shay, we sitting here, we talking about the coronavirus and how it affects us all. I lost my voice doing my live last night that just uploaded this morning. I can't believe, I don't know what is going on with that. I did a live last night and it just uploaded this morning. I want to say about 10 o'clock. Rashi G says, hey, story time with Shay Johns, and at the Crackaway, hey, sis. The Crackaway says, hey, to everyone. Thank you, Shay. Yeah, so I was just saying how I can't understand how we as America, we have drills, we have disaster plans, we have all this stuff, but we don't have the proper equipment for a disaster or an epidemic, or a pandemic. I'm just like, so all these years that we do these drills and they say we're always prepared. We have never been prepared. And it's so frustrating. Curiosity G, my live did that as well. It did? Okay. YouTube has been wilding out. These bots then went crazy. Yes. Story time with Shay John. I think, don't you work in the healthcare field, Shay? Curiosity G says, I did the live at 7 p.m. at night and it uploaded the next morning. You know what? I kept going back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, what is going on? Why ain't this live uploading after I got done? Yeah. Shay, don't you, aren't you a healthcare worker? Don't you work in the healthcare field? I think Shay does. I know the Crackaway does. And Curiosity G says the bots are taking over. Yes, the bots are taking over. They doing whatever they want to do. They got their own rules going on right now. Yes. Oh, Shay says yes, but I'm PRN with that because it's hard doing that. It is hard. So Shay is as needed. So she has a choice to go in or not. I mean, we all really do have a choice, but I'm just saying, y'all, not to have supplies, not to be, if you, how can you expect nurses and doctors and just the healthcare team in general, um, how can you hold us up to a standard to where you think that we're able to take care of people that's dying of a virus, disease, whatever they want to call it, but how can you think that we're supposed to provide care to these people in a proper way? It's like playing Russian roulette. Shay John says, I also work for the cable company at home. Okay, so you safe, Shay. Yeah, it's just amazing to me. It's just crazy, crazy. And then I was saying on my live last night how it really affected me when I had to, I was kind of trying to stay strong and yeah, it's gonna be all right, because you have to feed your mind positive thoughts, even though it's a bad situation. That's how you get through stuff. And I was making the mask for my family. My daughter said, "No, we need some masks." I said, "Y'all don't have masks?" "No, we don't have any masks." So, I made the mask. And as I was making the mask, I just broke down crying because I'm in a position right now to where I'm doing something to save my family. I'm making something to save my family. I'm not selling it. I'm this is I have to do this. And I'm hoping and praying as I'm making these masks that this is gonna be safe enough for my family. And I broke down crying. I did. Because you never think you're gonna be in a position like that. You can't go buy the proper mask. You can't get the proper mask. So what? You have to try to make what's best you think you can make and hope and pray that it works and protect your child and your children and your family. Whew, it was tough. That was the toughest thing I had done. That was the toughest thing I had done. Um, but yeah, so being in the medical field is every day. Um, we come in and we're all, just like scared. Because even though we're all healthy, it can happen in the drop of a dime, and you not even know how or who brought it or where was it at? Was it sitting in the corner? Did I touch something? You don't know how other people live their lives. You don't know if everybody's practicing social distancing. You don't know if people are washing their hands properly. You don't know what they didn't touch at the last time, and if they wash their hands after touching that. So it's a lot of thoughts that you have while you're out there working. Yvette, see, hey friend, haven't seen you in a minute. I finally caught you. Hi Yvette, how you been? Glad to have you here. Yeah. So yeah, we talking about the coronavirus and how it's affecting all of our lives. So please, if you have had an experience or if you're at work, I just want to know how everybody is basically feeling, because I think everybody should be able to talk about it. Yeah, the problem I had was why we couldn't talk about it on YouTube for the world. I was quite angry and I was becoming rebellious about that. I was becoming rebellious. I was about to make a video anyway. I didn't care if I got monetized. I didn't care if I was gonna get knocked off. I just didn't care at that time because it was like, why can't we talk about this? This is like life versus death. And at the information at the time, um, when it was first coming out, nobody really knew what the heck was going on. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know what to believe. You didn't know how to protect yourself because one minute they were saying this, now you got to do this. So it's like people need to be able to communicate when it's a emergency situation or it's a threatening situation, whether it's the wrong thing, the right thing. Eventually, the right thing is going to get to the masses, but it's like people got to be able to talk about stuff. We get on this thing and talk about, I don't know, so many different topics, So I had a problem with not being able to come on here and just talk about, this thing that we're going through. It almost felt like it was a threat. And I'm just like, oh no, I'm rebellious that way, y'all. I can be, I can be very rebellious. I ain't got these locks in my hair for nothing. Believe that. Yes. So yes, so please share it out the stream. Please, guys, don't forget to like coming in. Please don't forget. Please like and share. But yeah, so you guys gotta tell me a little bit about some of the experiences y'all didn't have. And how you feeling? Because we all got feelings. We all feeling some kind of way about it. Or you can ask me questions also. Any questions you want about it, or how do we just cope and how we deal with it, and when I'm working. Any questions y'all have, feel free to ask. I know with the patients, I know what a reaction that I see with them is because all the employees, we all got our masks, and they're like, what? Some of them know what's going on, but they look at you like, what the heck? Yes, curiosity. I can be rebellious. I am. I'm a rebel. I am a rebel. I don't get on here and be rebellious too much, but boy, don't get me started. Yes. Oh, Storytime with Shay says, please make sure you thumbs up the live. We would great. Yes, please do. Thumb up the live, guys. Share it out. But I just wanted to take this time to come on and talk about, just my experience, what I'm feeling, and share some of the things that's going on in the community, and just let you know that y'all not alone. Um, we all in this together, and we just gotta lift each other up and get through it. And we have to be able to talk about it. I think talking about it will get us through it. That's how we can deal with it. And they want to put all these rules and regulations, so you better not say this, and you better not say that, and you better not say this, and I'm just like, I mean, what? I mean, I can see some things, because some of the rules is like, don't share certain videos. That makes sense. That all that stuff makes sense. But I think they can monitor that and boot them out or do whatever with that channel. But people have to be able to talk about this thing. Yes. So do everybody here right now? Do you guys have masks? Are you wearing masks when you go out? Because I see a lot of people that still don't wear masks, and I don't know if it's the reason that they don't have any or they just don't want to wear them. Everybody needs to wear masks. That's so important. You don't want to catch nothing. It's not even it's not even about well, yeah, it's about you coughing too, but you don't want to catch it if somebody coughs. Because I really feel right now that they're still doing a lot of studying on it. So just protect yourself and be cautious. So, does anybody in here have family members um, that has coronavirus, or do you know anybody? The Crackaway says I do in populated areas. Curiosity, G, I heard certain masks don't do anything. Well, I tell you what, Curiosity G, you need, I don't care if, I mean, you might not have the proper mask that they're saying wear, but you need to cover your nose and your mouth with something for right now. Anything is better than nothing. And that's the thing. One minute they said you have to have these certain masks, and now they're saying anything is better than nothing at all. They want everybody to wear masks. I don't have any, but I do take precautions. Well, I want to tell you this right now. You got a scarf? Okay. You put something around whatever you can put around your mouth. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna because actually, do you have glue at home? Do you have like crafting glue at home? Because you can make a scarf without having to, I mean, a mask without having to sew it. I think I need to do a video on it. And they're not hard to make. The masks are not hard to make. Yeah, anything, a scarf is good, a bandana, something around your face. Yes, you have glue. Okay, do you have like a t-shirt or not even a t-shirt, like a what kind of shirt I'm thinking about? Kind of material, like a cotton. You know how the button down shirts are? Do you have a like a button down old shirt? And I know you got scissors. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video how we can make some masks out of just just regular old anything and still be protected. If you got glue, if you got scissors, we can make masks. Because I think everybody is thinking that it needs to be sewn. It don't need to be sewn. We can do this. We can make masks just with glue and scissors. That's it. And a t-shirt or a shirt, some kind of shirt, a cotton stiff shirt. Yes. Y'all gonna have me getting off of here, going downstairs in my craft room, making some masks with some glue, cause you can. I know I can make it with glue. It is probably quicker to make it with the glue than me sewing it. I will do one. I will do one. That's what I'm gonna work on today. I'm gonna go when I get off of here. That's my goal to go downstairs in my craft room and come up with something with my glue gun and my scissors. I already got it in my head because we can't have people out here just feeling like I don't have nothing at all. Yes, you do. You just gotta find some. We will find something. Yes, yes. That's what I'll do, guys. I will do that. But yes, use something. I don't care. You put something around your face if you gotta go. If you gotta go out. And the other thing is washing your hands. Yep. My thing is I keep my I don't know why I put my hands in my face all the time. I'm always doing all kinds of stuff in my face. It's just a habit I have. So that's the thing I gotta stop doing. I'm gonna definitely do a video. So, what are y'all thinking about the new rules or the glitch? 'Cause that's what I was talking about last night. The glitch. Look at me. I'm putting my hands in my face again. I'm gonna have to tie myself down. Curiosity G says because every time I go to look for masks, there's none. Curiosity G is natural. I think everybody puts their hands in their face. I know. I just and I catch myself doing it. I catch my face put self put my and I do it quite often. Quite often. The Cracker Way. I listened to you and I watched your video after I did my my live last night. And I was like, oh, the Cracker Way was talking about it in their video. Because I stumbled I don't like that damn glitch. Hey Lisa, hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Um, I thought I had like stumbled upon something new. And then when I listened to your video, it was like she was explaining, yep, and the moderators can still share the link. And then you were talking about how the person of the live can still share the link. I was like, oh, she already, I should have, girl, I was late watching your video last night. Glad to have you here, Lisa. Crackaway, that was a nice video. Lots of good information. Lots of good information. 'Cause I thought I had like struck a pot of gold. I was like, look, y'all, let me tell y'all. I was like, look, let me tell y'all, we can still grow. We got this. Because we can. We can still do it. We can. Girl, you gotta watch that live. I was like, we can grow. We can still grow. We ain't stopping. They ain't stopping nothing. Lisa says at the Cracker Way, hello, beautiful sis, love you. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to come on for a minute and talk about that and just kind of share, some of my feelings, how I'm feeling when I go to work. It's, I mean, you're scared. You're always going to be scared. And my husband is in healthcare, so it's both of us. And I'm always telling him, "Is you wearing your mask? Is you doing this?" He like, "Reed, yes, I am." He's like, "Yes, I am." But I'm on them all the time. Hey, did you wash your hands enough? Do you got your hand sanitizer in the car? He got more masks in his car than I do now. But he doing the right thing. I just want him to be safe. I call my kids. Where y'all go today? What you doing? I think crack boy, Jesus loves us more and more. Lisa, you so sweet. Yeah, so I do. One of my ex co-workers, the place I used to work, I learned that she ended up having it. Yes, and she had some complications too, but she has coronavirus. And she's actually, that was last week, she was on the ventilator. So I do know somebody that personally has it. The Crackaway says, laughing out loud, girl, I do my husband the same way. Yes, I be on him. He'd be like, yeah, quit asking me the same thing. I said, well, I'm just making sure. I just want to know. And then my sister-in-law um, is a nurse practitioner, y'all, and she sent me a message because they have meetings or whatever. But she sent me a message, a text message, saying, "Please wear gloves when you are pumping gas because they said that that's how it's being transmitted a lot too from the gas pump." So I don't know. Make sure you guys, you have something when you're grabbing a paper towel, something when you're putting gas in your car. I don't think I ever done felt up my car as much as I do now because I don't be wanting to touch the gas pumps ever since she told me that. DD Demon TV, hello and welcome, welcome. Guys, please remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button and share me out if possible. So yes, guys, remember that. Wear gloves or grab a paper towel. You know how they have the paper towels out at the gas pump? Grab the paper towels and use that to pump your gas. And get y'all some hand sanitizer in the car. If you ain't got no hand sanitizer, get a little thing of bleach and some water. Put about, I want to say about 1/3 of bleach and a half of a bottle, say like a bottle, a half water a bottle, and just spray that on your hands. Keep some kind of hand sanitizer. It doesn't have to be the kind with the gel. You can use bleach and water, peroxide, and soap and water when you get home. So just have your little backup in the car if you can. If you can. But if you can't, wash them hands. It's the best defense is to wash your hands, wash them. You can't wash them enough. You touch a knob, wash your hands. And when you touch a car door, wash your hands. You go in the store, you ain't got no gloves on or you ain't got no paper towel, wash your hands. Just wash, wash, wash. Yes. Yeah. So the girl that I was talking about, my past coworker, my ex coworker, I learned last week that she was on a respirator, fighting coronavirus. Yep. One of the questions I had was, who are essential workers in here? Does anybody work like in the stores or other than, hospitals or even hospitals? Do you work in the hospitals, stores, gas stations, or are you currently still working, even in a factory? I'm gonna tell y'all what blew my mind. Bless their heart, GM was making masks for the healthcare workers. I know everybody has seen like little commercials or on the news where they were showing the GM workers making the mask. So I'm looking at the picture of them making the mask, but they don't have no mask on. I'm just like, where's their mask at? They ain't got no mask on, but they're making masks for healthcare workers. It just don't make sense to me. So people are not practicing. Bless their heart because they're trying to get them out. I understand that, but they need masks on. They need even, I mean, a shield or something. They ain't even wearing the shields that they wearing. And then recently, about 3 weeks, maybe yeah, about 3 weeks ago, there was a guy here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, that actually he passed, but he did a live while he was in the hospital. They didn't say it was coronavirus that he died from, but he, as a nurse, I'm looking at him going, he got all the symptoms. He's complaining of his shortness of breath. He said his chest is hurting. He can't breathe. He barely can talk, but he's talking enough to let people know that he works in a food factory, manufacturing. Um, and I can't remember the name of it. I won't say the name of it anyway, but they distribute food to all like the stores around here, outside of here. But he said that a lot of people had been sick in there, and they were coughing. They didn't have masks. They were working overtime. He said that they were working 18 hours, and a lot of people were sick. They were coughing on the food, and he said 9 times out of 10, the like your vegetables and stuff like that, if somebody's sick, it's being coughed over. Your food is being coughed over. So that's another thing. You got to make sure that you're washing your food. You got to make sure that you're washing your food, like your vegetables, your oranges, everything, everything. Curiosity, I'm here in the background listening to this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so it's all those little things. I guess I want to say all the things that we took for granted, we can't take for granted anymore. We have to be real, real careful about the way we handle stuff. You just, if you think you can wash it, wash it. If you think you can wash it, wash it. And they were saying, what else? They were saying something about spraying down like your grocery bag. You want to spray down your grocery bags when you come in. You want to wipe down the boxes of food. And yes, it's tedious. It's going to be hard doing that, but at least wipe them down or spray them down with something. I said the next thing gonna happen, we're gonna be dying from the chemicals. I shouldn't be laughing. I could be sarcastic, y'all, but I'm just like, now they want us to spray all the food down with chemicals, the boxes of food. I'm just like, oh my gosh, we got so many battles that we fight, and it's just like you got to laugh at some of the stuff that we're going through. Because whew, if we don't laugh, y'all, we got to laugh. You got to be able to laugh about it. That's the truth. But I'm so glad that you guys came in to chit chat. And again, please wear your mask. I won't stay on here long because I was only coming on for like an hour. I got 10 more minutes here, but I just wanted to come on and just share my experiences, and give a little information and just open myself up for questions if anybody had questions. This is why I don't do lives on Fridays because it seems like everybody is on live on Friday. I did this before and I was like, I can't believe it's only, I think I only had two people at one time before, but I mean, them two people are just as good as if it was 100. But I was like, where is everybody at? And when I came out, I'm like, oh, everybody on lives right now. Yeah. So I am so glad that you guys took your time out today to come and kick it with me. When I get off of here, I'm gonna go downstairs, see what I can scrap up. I'm gonna try not to use like my regular fabric. I'm gonna literally like use a shirt or something that I don't wear anymore. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make a mask with just using glue. Just using glue. There's so many ways that you can literally make them. In my mind, I see like probably about 5 different ways I can make a mask. I know. That's every Friday. That's why I don't do Fridays. I usually don't like come on lives on Fridays. I be in everybody else's lives on Fridays. I don't do lives on Fridays because everybody's doing them, which is fine, which is fine. But I'm gonna grow, and then I'm gonna be able to come on at any given time I want to, and I'm gonna have like 50,000 people viewing me eventually. That's the goal. That's the goal. There go my fingers again. Yes, Curiosity G. And I'm gonna dedicate the video to you. I'm gonna tag you in that video, so I'm gonna make sure that you see that video because it can be done. It can be done. There's no need to be around here without mask on. Hi, JNQ. Hello, hello, host. Oh, shout out to you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna have 50,000 viewers when I go live. Uh huh. Then you gotta be the one to be like, Ree, you used to always say that. I sure did. It's gonna get there. I ain't worried. Thank you, JNQ. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Curiosity G. I'm gonna work on it today. Um, I'm hope if I can post it today, I will post it today. If not today, it'll be posted tomorrow. I'm all geeked up to do it. Y'all come up with these ideas all like crazy stuff all the time. I bet you I could make that out of some flowers. But I know I could make a mask out of glue. I can do that. That ain't nothing. That glue and fabric. Oh, I got that. I got that. I can do that. Actually, y'all, let me tell y'all how I really thought about making a mask with glue. I was in a store and I had seen this childhood friend. She was in there looking for bandanas. So I already was in the store looking for the bandanas already. And when I had found them, I was like, oh, they thin. I said, I got fabric at home. I can use some at home. So when I got up to the counter, she was there and she had one of the workers looking for bandanas. I said, what are you looking for bandanas for? She said, I'm trying to make me a mask. I said, well, them bandanas back there is real thin. You're gonna have to buy like a couple of them. She said, well, I just need something to tie around my face. I said, well, actually, you can use glue. I keep telling people they can use glue, but and she looked at me like, what? She probably was thinking that I was saying just glue it around your face. No, you can literally make this mask out of glue. Shay says, I can't hardly wait to see you make those masks. Says, I'm gonna make the mask. Because I keep talking about these masks and glue because I got this whole scenario in my head of how I'm gonna do it. If somebody needs to make a mask in an emergency where they ain't got the proper tools and a sewing machine and all the what do you call it, the batting that goes between it, we gonna figure this out. We gonna go in our closets or in our drawers and figure out how we can make us some masks around here. Then nobody have to go without masks. If you got a shirt at home, nobody has to, and some glue and some scissors, nobody should have to go without. Mm-mm. Not in this day and age. Now when y'all got redoes that, I'm gonna show y'all how to make some masks with some glue and some scissors. That water good and cold. Hi Rona Vlog, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Rona Vlog says, hello host that redoes that and all that are here. Welcome. Thanks for coming, ladies. Thanks for coming. Glad to see you here. Shay, I'm gonna hook them up. And then after I get the basic stuff down, maybe I can make them kind of cute. But first, we gotta just get the basics. Did you know when you make stuff, you always want to put a little razzle dazzle on it? I ain't putting no razzle dazzle. I'm gonna stay away from the razzle dazzle. We just gonna make an emergency mask. And I'm gonna try to do it as quick as I can to show people that it can be done quickly. Instead of, how people be like, oh, I can't do that. It's real. I already got it. I got it, sis. The Shay says, hello, Rona Vlog. Rona Vlog said, thank you, Rona. Like for you, host that redoes that. Yes, girl, razzle dazzle. I always want to razzle up something, put some dazzle on it. Yes. It always got to be either shiny, sparkly, pretty, bright, something. That's where it's gonna pop. I always gotta have something that's gonna pop. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real nice and smooth. Where I ain't gotta have too much fancy going on. I'm gonna keep it basic. I'm gonna keep it basic. And y'all know I'm gonna talk through the whole thing. But y'all gonna see me in my rawness when I'm creating something. Yes. I just hate the skirt. None of the fabric stores. Michaels is closed. Who else is closed? Joanne Fabrics. All the fabric stores is closed. But before they closed, y'all, I did like an emergency run. I did emergency run on t-shirts. Then I got some other stuff. I got some stuff to paint with. I got so much stuff. The only thing I didn't get was me some fabric for some pillows. Cause I gotta make brother Herb his pillow. He want a pillow. So I'm gonna make that pillow. I do got some red fabric in the basement, but I was just gonna see if I could find some more. But I'm off for a couple of days. I got a couple of orders that I gotta fill, so that's what I'm gonna do while I'm off. Rona vlog. I'm just listening here, host. That's fine, Rona. I'm getting ready to go off here soon. I was just coming on for like an hour and just to ask questions about the coronavirus. Asking, did people know anybody with the coronavirus? Or are you a healthcare worker or are you currently working right now? If so, where? And if you're wearing a mask, JNQ says we're running out of masks here, sad. Well, JNQ, I'm gonna teach you how to make a mask, and you teach other people. When I put out this video, y'all share this video so people can know how to make these masks out of glue. We don't have to have much to make masks. If you got a glue gun at home and some glue and a t-shirt or shirt, something, like a nice sturdy thick material, we can make masks. So when I get off of here, I'm going to make masks with my glue stick to show y'all that we can make masks. Yes, it can be done. So you guys, y'all be looking out for the video. JNQ, where are you from? Osa, hello, hello. JN, where are you from? JNQ. She said where we're at. We've been on lockdown almost 2 months now. We've been on a lockdown for it's been like a month, and then they just extended it again through May. Oh, you're from the Philippines. Okay. Osa, hi. Thank you for coming. Welcome. So yeah, right now it's a shortage. I guess it's a shortage all across the world, which I still can't. And I just can't understand. I can't understand how long this has been going on, and we're still running out of masks. We still don't have enough, um, the proper gear to protect people, especially here in the United States. That's what in the United States we have so many um, things that people that can make things happen quickly to where it's like, well, how did we even get in this predicament? How did we get in this predicament? It's crazy. It's one thing to have a pandemic and then we have it and then we don't have the tools we need. This is America. We practice, like I keep saying, we do drills on all kinds of stuff. JNQ says, good thing I still have masks working at vet clinic. Yeah, and that was another thing I didn't tell you. At one point, when we were wearing masks, we were wearing the same. We were wearing the same mask for like days. Yes, so it's crazy. Oh yeah, the panic buying. Yes, that's another thing. And I don't know for the world of me tissue. Do not get me started on tissue. I think tissue was just trending and people went out and bought tissue. They got baby wipes. They got, I don't know. That wouldn't be one of the things that I would panic for. I buy tissue anyway in bulk. So I was good on tissue. I'm still good on tissue. Even after this, I'm still good on tissue. I just went and bought tissue I want to say about a week ago. And it was sitting on the counter, y'all, like it had a gold ring around it, like ta-da! It's for you. I know I'm silly sometimes, but yeah, people kill me. I look, everybody in the store, they done bought out all the Lysol, everything. They done bought out everything, and I'm in there. What am I looking for? Peroxide. This one nobody knew about peroxide. I knew about the peroxide because I'm a healthcare worker, so I knew. So I see the peroxide. I said they done bought out all the Lysol, all the bleach, just all the cleaning, the disinfectant stuff. And I said, I need me some peroxide. So I went through that store and they had these big, big, huge bottles. I mean, big, huge bottles. And they were on the bottom cabinet and it was like about 10 bottles. I bought about five. I left five of them there. But I'm just like, people forgot about the peroxide down here. JQ says, no problem with the tissues. What have people been buying over there in the Philippines a lot of? What have they been buying, Jan? Also says facts. Right. Yeah, I got in that store. I was like, oh, it's tissue. I wasn't even like out of tissue, but just to see the tissue there and knowing that everybody been panicking about tissue, the tissue was sitting there like, look, Reed, over here, it's me. Come get me. It was a big old thing of tissue, a big old thing of tissue, and I was like, oh, okay, and I would have got it. So what are people panicking buying? Oh, alcohol. Alcohol, yeah, yeah. Alcohol is another one. Well, people don't understand bleach cleans. I mean, there's so many disinfectants that I was like, everybody buying all the Lysol. Do they understand that? Well, yeah, Lysol probably will kill the stuff in the air, but what about like bleach or ammonia? All this stuff I got in my house. She says, JNQ says, first is the alcohol, mass is the basic need, third is the food. Well, you know what? At first we had people like, we didn't have people like running over each other, but yeah, it was the tissue, the food, and now the mask is like the last thing that everybody needs. I'm like, people should have been needing a mask first. Get that 70% or 91% and water. Yeah. Dara McKay. Hello, Redezza. Hey, hi. Thanks for coming, Dyra. Yeah, people are panicking about the wrong thing. You just make do. You make do with what you got. Dyra says, nice to see you again. Nice seeing you again, Dyra. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. You guys make sure you like the chat for me. Yes. I was just gonna be on here for an hour, but I see everybody's coming in, so I'll hang out a little longer. Yeah, Lysol. It's that Lysol that's in a can that you spray as a disinfectant. Everybody was looking for Lysol. I'm just like, don't y'all got bleach? Don't y'all got ammonia? Because that's I got all this stuff in my cabinet. I got ammonia. I got bleach. I got the only thing I didn't have was the peroxide. I got tons of disinfectant of all kinds, and then I got vinegar. I got all kinds of stuff. No problem. Thank you so much for welcoming me. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah. Have you guys had a large death rate in your country, JNQ, in the Philippines? What are the numbers there right now that they're saying over there? Thank you, Shay. What is Zamrock? JM, what is Zamrock? Is that like a Clorox that's like a bleach? You guys are at 4K. Is that 4K deaths or this infected? Oh, bleach. Yeah, I looked at the rock, so I was like, oh, that gotta be bleach. Only nurses and doctors think like that, y'all. I was like, Von Rock. Oh, that's I bet you that's like a bleach. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And those are all products people have in their house all the time. So I'm just like, I just don't understand it. and 100 deaths, if I'm not. Oh, 100. She says the last time I knew it, it was at 3,000 plus, 4,000 infected, and 100 deaths. I haven't been watching the news a lot either. The news is depressing. We know what we're fighting. We know what we got to do. Yesterday they sent out a big old alert. It came all across the phones, the TVs, everything to tell us that they extended the shut in. Like I call it a shut in like church. Shut ins, Shay, you know what a shut in is, don't you? When we was little and they used to have a shut in. A shut in is when you go to church and you stay the night at the church. That's a shut in to praise and worship. Y'all got me excited about making these masks with this glue. I'm sure gonna do it because I'm tired of talking about it now. That it's gonna be really fun. You guys got a craft gun? Just Nikki in the house. Hey, Just Nikki. Just Nikki says hello, Ree, and everyone in the chat. Yes, Shay. I know you remember the shut-ins. That's why I was like, yeah, they done sent out a whole big old thing, emergency alert, on the phones yesterday saying that we locked in until the end of May. I think it was until the end of May. What did it say? Let me look. I'm gonna tell you just what it said. Oh, wait. It said extreme alert. It says from the governor office, the state of Michigan has extended the stay home, stay safe order until April 30th to save lives. Non-essential travel has been prohibited, but you can still leave for health and safety reasons, grocery and food, and outdoor activities, and caring for others. So this is the thing. Let me read this again. We can still go out for activity. So we can still go out for activities. Hmm. But we gotta stay in the house. Make it make sense, y'all. Help me. Help me. We can go out for activities, but we gotta stay in the house. Outdoor activities. I mean, I don't know. I'm so disappointed with the whole thing. I just be like, I just hope and pray that this gets over soon so we can get back. I don't think our lives will ever be the same after this for a long, long time. And I mean, mentally wise, because people, you got to understand, people are going to be like, oh no, even though they're saying, okay, people can go outside, people don't have it in the back of their mind, is it safe? Heck, y'all didn't even know how to start it off right. Y'all couldn't even tell us if we should wear masks or not. Now y'all saying it's safe? Hmm. It ain't gonna be. People ain't gonna trust what they're saying. I know I ain't. Yes, the governor, Shay. That was from the governor. That's an extreme alert. Yes, yes. And from the looks of it, that's how they doing it from state to state, like gradually. Michigan was one of the ones, New York was one of the ones, and then they've been doing it from state to state gradually. 'Cause a couple of the states, people weren't even in a lockdown mode. Are you in the lockdown mode where you're at, Shay John? I know you're in the lockdown mode, but can y'all like go to y'all stores and stuff, or go out for outdoor activities? No, it don't, Osa. It does not. It does not. It don't make sense. JNQ says no one's ready for this. All we have to do is pray and stay faithful to Him. Yep, yep. But it's, I mean, all we can do is live. We still got to live, and pray and stay positive. I think what's going on right now, the most important thing is to keep your mind. You gotta take care of your mind because in this situations, I feel sorry for people with like bad depression or people that's alone and already have like just issues and stuff. Yeah, those are the people I feel bad for because that has to be hard for them. Because yes, it's limited though. Curfew is at 5:30 p.m. Y'all got a curfew? Shay, where you at again? Yes, to the store. Shay says we only have 3,000 infected but no deaths. And see, that's the thing. Right now, this is what I feel. The whole United States should be doing the same thing. Nobody shouldn't, like, we shouldn't be waiting until it hit the next state, and the next state, and the next state. Why ain't we doing this all at one time as one country? I don't understand. Arizona, you in Arizona. JNQ says we need to pass quarantine here too if we go outside to buy. What? Well, I guess they making sure ain't nobody coming out sick. As far as outdoor activities is a no-no. Yes, we got outdoor activities. Yep, ours is at 9 p.m. But Shay is at 5:30. 5:30 p.m. Shay, are y'all allowed to go out and do activities? I mean, outdoor activities. Can you go out for outdoor activities? Yeah, Jan. It should be like at one time. It shouldn't be like you see how Shay's in Arizona, and they got a whole different set of rules, and I just can't understand it. This is not how infection control is controlled. An infection or a virus is controlled. This is not how you control infection. That's just my opinion. If if you got one state doing it this way over here, the other state and the other state and the other state should be doing it too. It should not just be like, okay, so now we got 3,000 cases over here. I guess we better start doing what we're doing in Michigan. No, they have to literally, they should be like doing everything. Everybody should be on the same page. Everything should be going on at the same time. They should be putting all these orders in like right away. Shay says no activities, just if you need to go to the store, that's it. And then JNQ says no activities allowed, no drink allowed. Oh, y'all can't even have a drink? Wow. They banned the liquor. Yes, Nikki, I completely agree. Yeah, that's just not how you control infection. If we gonna nip it in the bud, we all got to be on the same page. You got to do it all at once, and you got to do like everybody should be on the same orders. No move, no, don't do nothing. Just let's get it done and let's get it over with. But if you keep like doing one state to the next state, you still giving people time to move, infect each other. And I'm not saying like lock everybody down, but I'm just saying they should have had put everything in place at this like when it hit New York, when it was over in California. They should have did all this stuff then. especially if they knew it was this bad. Oh yeah, social distancing, of course. Yes, I know about that. I bet. But they didn't close down. Y'all can't even drink in y'all country. People are how are they thinking people coping? People need a glass of wine to go to sleep or some stuff like this. Wow, it's just crazy what's going on. But I'm just so glad that we can come on here and talk about it now, because for the world of me, I couldn't understand why we couldn't talk about it. And I still don't. I still don't. We talk about so much on YouTube. We do so much on YouTube. How can we not talk about that? How can we not? And it's all around the whole world. Something that's affecting people all across the world. Darren said because if somebody get drunk, pretty sure they forget the social distancing. Darren, they should be doing that already though. If they're in their house, they should be doing that already. They should just be at home. You think they're gonna forget? That's why they banned it. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Especially if they done been cooped up in the house for all that time, and then all of a sudden they done got a drink in. They'd be like, "I'm finna go." Where they going? I don't know, because everything is closed. Everything closed. So where is they going? Drunk and all. I'm going over here to visit such and such. Yeah, I can see that happen. Okay, crack away. Yes, Dara. I can see that happen. But goodness gracious. Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't want to see that happen over here in America. We gonna have some angry people. Y'all got a lot of angry people over there, don't y'all? Just Nikki says clearly a whole lot of people in Los Angeles don't understand social distancing and why it's important. So frustrating. It is. I bet it is. Yeah, LA is huge too. Are they not wearing like the the mask? People still going out. Are y'all on the shut in? I don't call it the lockdown. I call it the shut in. What stipulations do you have in place there, just Nikki in LA? Do you guys have a curfew? Just Nikki, do you guys have a curfew there in LA? JNQ says same here in the Philippines at Just Nikki. Dara says that's sad, Just Nikki. It is sad, but that's why I said you gotta watch out for yourself. You gotta be real observant. You gotta just be cautious of what's going on your surroundings. Because some people, in their mind, it's people out here, y'all, in their mind, think that this is not real or it ain't going on or for whatever reason they come up with. Until it hit home, somebody close to them died. So it's important um, to make sure that you guys are practicing everything these people is telling us to do. Just do it. Just do it. That's coming from a rebellious one. Just do it. Just Nikki says, as far as I know, our midnight curfew is still in place. Okay, y'all got midnight. I can't believe Shay is in Arizona and their curfew is at 5:30 p.m. I would lose my mind. But y'all, okay, Shay, you can still like be outside your house, can't you? At 5:30 p.m. Can you still be like outside your house? JNQ said, not all people understand social distancing and have serious about how serious the virus is. Yeah, because some people don't think it's real. Some people think it won't affect them. Some people, they come up with their own theories, their own thought processes, and that's that. Just Nikki says people are still going from house to house, dragging kids around the city and just being idiots. Yes, yes, yep, that's true. Like for some instance, you're gonna have to. Like my mom, she stays by herself, so like I had to take her groceries to her. So and with her, I'm just like, "Ma, here's your groceries. Got to go. I don't want to be in the house too long. Bye." You know, that kind of thing. Just Nikki says we are only supposed to be going to the grocery store and back home, but you guys can be outside too. I'm wondering with Shay though. She said they got a curfew at 5:30 p.m. I'm wondering if they can like be outside of their houses at 5:30. JNQ, what is your guys' curfew? Did you tell me what y'all curfew was before? I don't think you did. I know Osa said it's at 9. Is yours at 9 too, JN? Yeah, people aren't listening. They like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's that. And that's that. They don't they don't care. So recently, because they still had like well, Walmart is still open. Uh, Home Depot was still open. Menards was still open. Of course, all these like the grocery store was still open, but like the Home Depot, they have banned what kind of stuff you can buy out of their store, how many people can be in the store now. So they got a whole new set of rules just came out today, and I was like, dang it, I needed to get me some paint before. Not for real. But no, for real, I had to go to Depot to get some things for the house. Like my husband needs to fix the sink. I had to get some the stuff for that for him. And now I can't. Well, maybe I still can. Maybe I can probably still get that. But while I was there, I was gonna grab the paint. But now I can't grab the paint. Dara, last Sunday I went to Walmart. I saw the whole family went to the grocery store, the parents with the 3 kids, something like they don't care or I don't know. Yeah. Yes. That's why they started doing this. Because people wasn't taking it serious. You can't be dragging them babies out. I put my I told my grandkids they couldn't come over. How long has it been now? It's been a while. It's been a while. And two of them usually over here like all the time, like every day. And it's killing my little soul that I can't, be with them. So yeah, and you want to definitely protect the kids. But I thought I heard something, what was it on the news the other day that it hasn't affected a lot of young kids a lot. It hasn't affected children a lot. I mean, we do got kids that have died, so don't take me wrong. I'm not saying that, but it's not affecting kids as much as it's affecting the adults. Oh, JNQ, 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. Wow. And then 5 a.m. Okay. And then last Sunday, okay, I read that. Yep. JNQ says it should be at home. We should be at home in time of curfew, so you can't be arrested if they saw people outside. Well, I think our police is too scared to arrest anybody. I'm serious. I was speeding to work the other day, y'all. And the police is sitting there, and I know he see me. Maybe he just didn't want to stop, but the police is not messing with people around here too much. I mean, if you ain't doing like a big crime, they not, they not really messing with you. Actually, people was calling into the police department, telling on people, saying that they're not practicing social distancing. They people in the basically the police station told them they are not the people to call for that. They got a whole nother line for that. Jan says they should be careful, especially the kids. Yeah, the kid people should be babies shouldn't be out in stores and you in toting them around. But you know what, y'all, we got to be realistic. Some people ain't got babysitters. Some people ain't got family either. But when you got a whole group, your aunties, your uncles, the sisters and brothers, somebody can watch some babies. Yes, Nikki says, I was told they are about to start taking temperatures at the door of Walmart now. Well, I just won't be going into Walmart. Why is Walmart taking temperatures? Oh, they just so frustrated. People are just, oh, why is what? This is the thing, okay? I'm not no specialist, but this is the thing. This is the virus. This is what they say. You can have the virus and it not even be on you. You can have no signs, no symptoms. Why are they taking people's temperatures? Goodness. You can have the virus on you and still not have no symptoms. So why are they taking people's temperatures? This don't make sense to me, y'all. They won't be taking my temperature. No. Mm-mm. That's because I'm rebellious. Yeah, I know I got a joke. Um, Deborah K. Sorosa, I cannot read that, but hello, Deborah. JNQ says, if there's a problem with your temp, they won't let you go inside. But my point is, again, if you have it with no symptoms, they ain't gonna know. So that's just a waste. That's just a waste. It's a waste. They ain't gonna know. That's just me. They do it at my job too, y'all. I know it, but I guess we have to protect. I guess I just have to make stuff make sense in my mind sometime. And I'm saying if they saying that the virus can be on you, you not have no symptoms. What good is it if you are taking people's temperatures? That's just me. That's just in my own little mind. No medically scientific need. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, we go extra on the wrong stuff. What they need to be doing is getting some masks made. That's what they need to be doing, right? Am I right or wrong? We don't need to be taking no temperatures. We need to be getting some masks. Then we ain't got to worry about if somebody got a temperature or not. There it is. If everybody got masks on. Hmm. If we all wear a mask, we ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to worry about if you got a temperature or you sneezing on me. That's the whole point right there. What if somebody sneezed on them? They go to take their temperature, and now they done sneezed on them, and now what then? You know what I mean? We supposed to be practice social distancing. You got to make this stuff make sense to me because I think we be doing stuff just to be doing stuff to make people feel comfortable. You got to make it make sense. I mean, y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying, do it make sense to y'all? If it's a virus that can be on you with no symptoms, what good is it to do the temperature? I don't know. I'm just, I'm just thinking. It's impossible to do the social distancing while you're buying food. It is. It is. And how they gonna take your temperature 6 feet away from you? They not. I think some of this stuff is put in place. Now here come my rebelliousness. Um, some of this stuff is put in place to make us comfortable. I'm not saying I'm clinical correct about anything. I'm just using common sense. I mean, some of this stuff is put in place to make people comfortable. That's all I'm saying. Because I need somebody to explain to me, okay, you take my temperature. What are you saying? Okay, I got it. Say I got it. But say I also had it, didn't have no symptoms, and how are we screening that? How are we screening that? And if you say, oh, I understand, Jan, and if you say that these droplets can go from 10 to 20 feet, why are we only doing 6 feet? I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. My mind just works like that. I've used process of elimination on everything. If you tell me something, I'm gonna look for the reasoning to why. That's why we have to say why. But why? But why are we doing this? But didn't you say it's this? It's okay to ask questions. Always ask questions. I would love to get in the room where them scholars be at talking about this coronavirus. Because I got a lot of questions to ask the professionals. Oh, I got a lot. I have a lot of questions. They're gonna be like, "Who is this lady up in here, and who let her in?" I come in there, y'all, with my glasses on, my little, I have my little notepad ready, ready with my questions. JN says, "Sorry if my English is bad. He just trying to do." Oh, I understand you. I understand you, JN. Q. Your English is okay. Just Nikki, you're absolutely correct at JN. Also, JN Q says, "Just want this to end and back to normal." Shay John says, "Rhea, I don't go outside unless I'm emptying the trash. I don't even check my mailbox." Shay, you wait a minute. You don't even check your mailbox, girl. I know that mailbox is full of mail. Shay, you can go check your mailbox. Get your mail. You probably let it. It's probably been sitting for so long, it ain't got nothing on there. Just Nikki says, hello, OSHA. OSHA says, spray the alcohol on them. Right. OSHA says, hey, Nikki. Yes, it is, Ree. Shay, you got to get out there and check your mailbox, girl. Go, your check gonna be in that mail. You better go out there. Your check gonna be out there in that mailbox. You better go get that mail. Shay said, I'm not touching the mail. She said the only way she come outside is she taking out her trash. Is Shay, you scared to go out there to get the mail? You can't be scared to go get the mail, Shay. You gotta go get your mail. It could be something important in there. Shay said, yes, I'm scared. Don't be scared. You're gonna be all right. All you gotta do is get your excuse me, get your mail and spray it, and let it sit out for 3 days. If to make you happy, just let it sit out and air out. They said I ain't touching the mail. I understand. I understand people being scared. I'm just, what, y'all making light of the situation to try to laugh and try to, like I said, every day I go to work, I'm scared. I'm scared the same way because I don't know. Even with my mask on, I don't know how I can contract this. It can come from anywhere. The first little slip up. Just Nikki says I only check mine when I go to the grocery store. Hi, babe. You just getting home? All right, welcome home. My husband just got home. I welcomed him home. Welcome home. Welcome, welcome. Rhonda Vlog says, gotta go, host. Need to watch film with my husband. See you guys on your next one. Okay, Rhonda Vlog. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Be safe. Jay says, I got some gloves I have from that's coming from Amazon. Okay. Yeah, Shay, don't be scared. Just make sure you're washing your hands and stuff. I know it's scary. It's scary for everybody because people don't know how to take it right now. And I think that came from because how they put it out, they weren't even sure themselves. One minute they would say this, then they'll go back on what they said. So that's why so many people have this fear. I don't think they have educated the people enough to make us feel safe. I mean, if people give you the proper, if you get, I'll say it again, if you have the proper tools, the proper education, and know what you're dealing with and how to deal with it in a safe way, people wouldn't be so scared. And I mean, we see, the professionals, we see the doctors, the nurses, they're out here dying because they don't just have proper gear. They don't have the proper gear, and that's so bothersome. That's what really bothers me, y'all. That bothers me more than anything. For the world of me, I can't just wrap my head around how do we run out of emergency gear for us, for the nurses, for the doctors, for the people in healthcare that's taking care of these people. How do we run out of that? My thing is, how are we not prepared for it? Period. Period. We should have had this stuff stocked away somewhere years ago. And somebody going in there to check the stock to make sure we got the stock, that it ain't expired. And I mean, because a pandemic can happen at any given time. So you mean we just been going through life like, oh, it never happened to us. All the drills we do in healthcare, all the tags we can get from the state if we ain't properly prepared. But our whole nation ain't even prepared. Girl, man, don't y'all get me started. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is something different. It don't make sense to me. How can we not be prepared? And in the healthcare field, anyway, we always have had a nurse shortage, always, and a doctor shortage. So that always has been. But my thing is not for us to have the proper gear. That's a whole different ball game. You know how? thorough. They make us be, when we're doing a procedure or when we're handling something, or if it's infectious disease, we get tags and all kinds of different stuff. If we miss one step, we can't even pass the board if we can't do one step properly. Our clinical assessment, anything. And you mean to tell me now you want to put us on the front lines to work and be out here and basically put our lives on the line? This is what they're asking us to do after we done went through all this clinical training, all these steps that we bet not miss, or you can even get your license taken away. But now you got us in a place to now where y'all just work anyway. Everything you've been taught is going out the door. Now you got to just put your, because we ain't got the equipment for y'all. What? Mm-mm. Nope. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. And I feel as a nation we have been failed. The healthcare system has partially failed because they weren't prepared either. Because I feel that hospitals should be prepared for emergency situations. When I say stock, like for emergency situations, you should have stock somewhere. We should have stock. I don't care if it's a warehouse. I don't care. They should be prepared. That's what they teach us, to be prepared. But you cannot expect for these doctors and these nurses to be prepared to take care of people if we're not given the proper equipment to protect ourselves and to help others. You know, this is it's crazy. Mm-mm. The Crackaway says that part says, "Look, I done got mad, y'all, girl. I'm telling y'all, it just don't make sense. That's why I wouldn't mind being in a room of CEOs, professionals, scholars, infection disease doctors, whoever it is that's in control of every. I want to know who controls your infection. Where's your infection disease department at? I mean, because somebody has to be responsible for everything. And right now, nobody's being responsible. There's nobody to say, well, why didn't you do it? But if I miss one clinical step or one important step, or even if I miss washing my hands one time and not wash them long enough, if you in nursing school, you might not even make it because of that step. Don't be in no. If you in the clinical part, you ain't making it through. They gonna send you right on back and say you got to take that class over. And then you put me out here in the real world, and you ain't even got the supplies for me to protect myself, girl. Mm-mm. I can't. I'm trying to make light of it. I'm trying to understand it. I love what I do. I've been in healthcare since I was 18 years old. I started as a nurse aide and then went on to become a nurse. And I have seen how hard, when I say how hard the state, the government can be on just, hospitals, facilities, and all of this. Why aren't we prepared as a state? Why ain't our state prepared for an epidemic? Why ain't, who's handling it? Where's the department at? Because y'all come through the hospitals and these facilities, and y'all come through here like y'all got it all together, but in reality, y'all ain't got nothing together. Shoot. Ain't nobody listening to nobody that ain't got nothing together. And ain't nobody believing that. So let me quit getting mad. I done got mad. Woo! Oh, we. But this is the world we live in. So her story time with Shay says, I'm with you, sis. JNQ says, I mean. Shay said, get him read. Yeah, Shay. Just Nikki says, hello, Tina. Hey, as told by Tina. How are ya? Girl, I'm rambling on. I didn't even see you came up in here. Just Nikki said it's rough. It is rough. As told by Tina said, what y'all doing with my tax dollars? What tax dollars? What tax dollars you talking about? Right. The tax dollars that they taking out of our check. Right. I get it, Tina. Girl, they done got look, I've been heated up myself. Really, I've been heated. But I'm just like, and then you want to test us to come into where? To Walmart? You want to test people to come up into Walmart. They better get some business. They doing stuff to make people comfortable. They making them they making themselves look like they doing something, but they ain't getting the mask. They need the mask. They need the proper gowns. They need to get some more nurses. They need to do a lot of other things. There's more important things than to be taking some temperatures at Walmart. Shoot. Get some masks around here. Get people to get some masks. Then you ain't got to do temperatures. Then you ain't got to do temperatures at Walmart. Yeah, Tina, I went on a rant for a minute. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, Tina. Girl, I'm just trying to make sense of it all. That's all. When I came on here, I said I ain't gonna get myself worked up. I ain't gonna, we just gonna talk about our experiences and all that. But every time I go back to why ain't we prepared? Why ain't we prepared? And why ain't we prepared as a country? And why ain't we prepared as a state? So the state can't blame it on the country, and the country can't just blame it on the state. Y'all both should have been prepared, both of them. And then the hospital should have been prepared. It should be a system in place if emergencies happen. Shoot, they got them emergency books for what? What is an emergency book if you really ain't practicing what you preaching, basically? And what I mean by that, if you telling me I need to have this, I need to wash my hands like this, I need to protect myself at all times because I can potentially give it to somebody else or they can give it to me. And if you miss in the medical profession, if you miss a step, they get, I mean, a huge tag with a money tag on it, and sometimes you can even lose your license. Shoot. I'm just trying to make light of it. But it's okay for you not to give me no mask to protect myself. It's okay for you, and then you want me to be humane and take care of people now. I can take care of them any kind of way now, with a mask, without a mask, it don't matter. Just take care of them. Put yourself on the line to take care of them people anyway. Anyway, basically, hell with your life, you take care of them people. And that's how a lot of the not all, but that's how a lot of nurses are feeling. That's how a lot of doctors are feeling. You still got some people that's just putting themselves out there, bless their heart, without any kind of protection equipment or anything. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know what people expect out of people. I don't. And then again, with the General Motors thing, I'm looking at them making the mask, and I'm going, now they making the mask, but they ain't got no mask on. They making these shields, they ain't got no shields on, and then they sending these shields over to us to wear them. So it's just like, bless their hearts. I don't know who's in charge of them, but they should have been making sure they had them on. I mean, none of them. You know what they had on was safety glasses. That's it. Oh, they said they was practicing social distancing, but still, what if one of them cough on the mask that has it and don't have a temperature? I'm pretty sure they check the temperatures when they come in too, but what if they don't have no temperature and they cough on the mask? And then here a whole box of them come that person just made, and now we put them on our face. Somebody got to be responsible. That's the thing. Not just one. It got to be everybody. Everybody has to be responsible. Yeah. Y'all said I was coming on for an hour. I'm almost two. That's all right. We talking. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted people to talk and just, we need to talk about it and be aware. Be aware of what we're dealing with. Be aware of when you out there, put your mask on. And again, wash your hands. You wash your hands and wash your hands. If you ain't got, I don't know what it is with Lysol that people think they just need Lysol to disinfect. If you ain't got no Lysol, you got bleach. Oh, excuse me, you got ammonia. You got peroxide. You got a lot of things that can kill germs. Heck, if you ain't even got nothing, just wipe anyway with soap and water. As told by Tina Wright, what if they are affected us? Right, right. We were talking about them taking temperatures at Walmart. I'm like, who taking? Walmart is not going to take my temperature anyway. So I'm just like, this is the thing. It's a virus. It's a virus which people can carry the virus on them and have it and not have no symptoms at all. And then you got people that's sick with a cough or whatever. But say like me, say I'm not sick and I cough. I end up coughing, but I got the virus, but I ain't got no symptoms. So a temperature is not the only. I mean, that's just. It's not gonna. It's not doing anything. They just trying. To me, they making people feel comfortable. I don't get that. Just because you ain't coughing don't mean you don't have it. You know. So it's like Walmart taking temperatures for what? What are they taking temperatures? Walmart just needs to make sure people get food, get something to eat, and come on up out of there. That's that. And have a mask on their face. That's what they should be saying. You can't come in the store if you don't have on a mask. That makes more sense to me than not than them. I mean, than them taking a temperature. Tell people to put on a mask. As told by Tina says, first of all, Walmart is a hub for everything anyway. We need to be testing it. Right. Tina, I'm telling you. What? They taking temperatures? That don't even make sense to me. Tell people to put on a mask. Tina said it's a hub for everything. It is. But they want to take a temperature. I said they ain't taking my temperature. I ain't going. I don't really go into Walmart anyway that much. I don't buy grocery out of Walmart. So, girl, make it make sense. They doing stuff to make people feel comfortable because they don't know what the heck they doing. Taking it. Okay, so somebody got a temperature. Oh, you can't come in the store. I said, what if they taking the temperature and that person ain't got on no mask and then they sneeze on them and they take the temperature and see that they got a temperature? Then what? I mean, you got to think of every scenario it is. You can't just say, oh, we'll just check temperatures. We'll just check the temperatures of the people that's coming in. Hmm. It ain't like you going in a hospital or, this is Walmart. This is Walmart. And again, some things that you need to be checking for is like when you go to the gas pump. My sister in law, she's a nurse practitioner, and she had texted us and said that that was another way that it was being passed along by touching, people pumping gas. So when you go to pump gas, just make sure you're using like a paper towel or something to pump the gas with. Look, when I go in the stores, I don't let nobody touch my debit card. Usually nobody does anyway. But I always feel propelled to, when I do my hand sanitizer, I use my get my debit card. I wipe that off. I wipe off my keys. I just kind of wipe everything down real quick because if we don't know what we're fighting. Yes, the gas pump in the mails. I know. Um, Shay was saying that she ain't went and got her mail. I told Shay just spray the mail or let it sit out. I let my mail sit out. Yep. Just let it sit out. They said the only time she coming out the house is when she taking out her trash. That's it. And that's because people are so fearful because they have started the whole thing with not knowing what the heck they was doing. If they were educating us the right way about it, first of all, not giving us bits and pieces, and then telling us how to be safe first instead of saying, no, you don't need a mask. Yeah, you do. No, you don't need a mask. You need this kind of mask. Oh, well, now you can wear any kind of mask. That's not making people feel safe. It just doesn't. They think it do, but it doesn't. Oh, and now we're taking temperatures at Walmart, so you guys are gonna be a little bit more safe. No, we're not. Yeah, that's the thing. They're not making people feel safe. And it doesn't. I mean, from what I have been seeing, it's just a mess. It's a mess. It's stuff changing from day to day to day to day. That's how you know when they ain't really got a handle on it. And then like, they're putting in all these protocols for one state. You weren't here, Tina, but they're putting all the protocols from one state instead of putting them all at one time. They're going state by state and then cases by cases. As the cases move, then you start to put the protocols in place. Well, what you should have been doing before this all even took place, before the first case, we should have been doing this. We should have been practicing social distancing. We should have been doing all this ahead of time, not as it's happening. It just don't make no dang on sense. Yeah, yeah, I'm done. I gotta go and make these masks out of glue. So I'm gonna be posting this video about me making masks with a glue stick because people are saying they don't have masks or they have to order masks or they can't sew or people just need masks or they don't have anything to go around their mouth. So I'm gonna make a video, and when I get out off this platform here, this live, I'm going in my craft room, and I'm gonna make some masks out of a T-shirt or whatever I find. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna look in my closet. I'm gonna look around the house. I'm gonna find something so people can make masks. Because we don't have to have sewing machines. We don't have to have needle and thread. If you got a glue gun and some scissors, yep, you can use a scarf too. You can use a scarf and you clean it daily. Yep, a scarf is fine. A good, nice, thick scarf. If you ain't got nothing, it's better than having nothing at all, Tina. But Curiosity G, she was saying that she didn't have a mask, so she had been using a scarf too. And I told her, I said, well, you can use a glue stick and some fabric and some scissors. That's all you need. Some scissors, fabric, and a glue stick. Okay? We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make sure people have masks and can be able to create, put something around them and feel safe and not be out here just any kind of way. They say that we gotta have a certain mask. I'm telling you, I don't care if you don't have that certain mask. Put it around your face because we don't know what we're dealing with. Who's to say that that scarf around your face is probably saving you? You know. So even though they say we need these certain masks, shoot, put it around your face. Don't take no chances. Well, y'all, I am so glad that you guys all came in and kicked it with me and chit chatted with me and listened to me rant and rave about, the healthcare system and our wonderful, what can I call them? Our infection department of the United States and of the state. So, yeah, love y'all. Thanks for coming. Look out for the video of the mask made with the glue gun with the glue. If you guys want to do it along with me when I post it, get you a glue gun. Watch the video first. Watch the video first. Tell me how you like it. Make sure to comment on the video. and if it's easy enough or if it's not. But I'm going in my craft room to get ready to make the mask. All right. See y'all later. Love y'all.